boxer is the one in the headgear. He's already taken one kick. So being very light and controlled, right? Which is what YouTube likes. Thank you for this. Now the boxer insists that he's only going to use punches. He thinks he can only use punches. It's pretty cool to see this type of mentality. Ooh, that was a great question mark kick right there. So this is a Taekwondo coach, and he is giving him enough kicks to keep him at bay, to get rid of this boxer's ability to want to blitz in. Some punch angles too. Little kick to the calf. Now, okay, that's a interesting tactic that could work. Catch the leg. Don't know if that was agreed upon before in the sparring, but so boxer, I've been noticing, almost wants to do like a Philly shell, which is exposing your leg repeatedly to calf kicks, which the Taekwondo guy is totally exploiting. Calf kicks and thigh kicks. That was a pretty cool hook kick. Now, of course, the boxer, okay. I mean, the boxer's cross hand right there, his power hand has been blocking a lot of shots, right? There you go. Do some of those combos. It just, the leg kicks are confusing this boxer so much. He really doesn't know what to do. It's pretty funny. If you can take away a boxer's confidence, we're watching this now again in slower motion, he really, not always, right, but he really kind of doesn't know what range he's in anymore. Little spinning push kick or whatever you call it. I'm not good with Taekwondo push kick names. So notice the boxer's stance gets a little bit narrower once he starts eating leg kicks, right? Because usually their stances are a little wider, but as he keeps getting kicked in the leg, his stance is a little wider. Did I say wider? Sorry, narrower. Guys, caffeine withdrawal. A little narrower than normal. So Taekwondo guys, let me know, do Taekwondo guys switch their stances like that? He's been kind of bladed, but he's kind of left leg in front, sometimes right leg in front. So this was a moment here, if the boxer trained, he might have been able to do something about. Now, this one I noticed that the boxer had little Philly shell tendencies. I don't know if that's how he boxes, but it's definitely not working. I mean, it works when the Taekwondo guy tries to come in for punches, but it's not working when the Taekwondo guy elects to just kick the legs. So, very fast. That was a great little hook kick. Maybe it was an inverted kick. Some people call it a whip kick. I'm not good with names, as you know. So, boxer's hand being near his chin protected him against that roundhouse kick. Lead roundhouse kick. So, to the viewer, please leave your comment. Let us know the full story behind this, and we will pin your comment. So, as we know, leg kicks to oblivion work against boxers, right? That's one of the lessons we're learning. There's probably other lessons we're learning too, but the most important one is leg kicks. So, this is just a boxing round, just to show you guys that the boxer does much better in a boxing round. So, he's not some fake boxer. You know, some of the comments be like, that isn't a real boxer, Jerry. That's not a real boxer. You picked a guy off the street. So, if you look at the Taekwondo guy, go up against this boxer in the boxing round, you'll see the boxer is, see that? He even jabbed through the Taekwondo guy's guard, and he's reminding the Taekwondo guy to keep his hands high, right? That's a habit from Taekwondo that is biting him a little bit in this boxing round. So this isn't just some random boxer that has spent 2 days in boxing gym, right? He obviously very comfortable here. Look at that. Economy of motion here, right? Our Taekwondo guy is electing to try some head movement. See, look at that. See how the boxer doesn't waste his movements? He just moves his hand up a little bit to block and shield his face from some of the punches. That's how you know he's trained a little bit, right? And now, look at that. His Philly shell is starting to work a little bit. You see that? His Philly shell starting to work a little bit. So, head movement, attempt at an uppercut by the Taekwondo guy. Now, this boxer has a reach advantage, right? In boxing range, he's definitely got a reach advantage, so keep that in mind. So this is a student go up against our boxer. Now, newly Taekwondo black belt. So, he's got combos, but his movements are a little less fluid, right? That's fine. That was a pretty cool little axe kick. So he's keeping the boxer at bay. Although, if the boxer can time it, man, because the student's less fluid, when he spins sometimes into his roundhouse kick, I say spin, when he lingers with his roundhouse kick, you have an entry right there. But, you know, when kicks are coming to your face, especially if you're not used to kicks, you kind of don't see the openings right after the kicks. You're just worried about the kicks. So, see, there's a telegraph too, which the boxer reads. See, the boxer's trying to time now. So, he's doing better now. So, this was his second spar session after sparring that coach from the previous video. So, maybe he picked up a little. He learned a little bit. His stance is definitely narrower, but he's still getting leg kicked. The Taekwondo guy definitely lingers, right? He lingers his punches and his kicks out, so he doesn't retract them back. But so far, the boxer hasn't taken advantage of it. He's taken advantage a little bit, but not as much as someone who, let's say, is more experienced, right? Experience taking on kickers, that is. So that was pretty cool earlier. We'll watch that again potentially, but when the Taekwondo guy spun, he actually jabbed him in the back. So now we have a boxing little round. Now, if you notice, the Taekwondo black belt lingers his hands out, right? In a way, he spars a lot like how I do when I have hands. Even forcing that angle like that, forcing that entry, that's a lot like how I spar in boxing. So I'm seeing a lot of similarities. He's got his jab hand out like that. Now, the boxer is doing a good job just putting out those frames with his guard, also parrying. So he's not letting any of the punches by Taekwondo guy reach him. Taekwondo guy is, he's got kind of a little bit of like a long guard type of thing. He's trying to, I do not like that cross hand just lingering out like that. But there you go, that hook hit. Boxer landed that hook, lead hook. Again, that lead hook. That time, the Taekwondo guy had his hand there. Taekwondo guy doing a good job pressuring. And he's got his hands sort of where they should be. So, his weakest thing is his power hand, right? He's not very good at throwing the cross or the overhand. No hooks either by the power hand, but it's much easier said than done. The lingering of that. See, the two, you see that? Because he didn't have his hand back there, he got hit in the face